Hey everyone! Welcome to Attempting to Predict House of the Dragon episode 2. Last time we watched episode number 1, which already started as a roller coaster. Our predictions so far were very varied. Firstly, I predicted that Aemon and Rhaenyra will end up together, which I still think it's going to happen. Secondly, I predicted that the king will die, probably from the mole on his back that is spreading and not going away. Thirdly, I think that now that the king doesn't have any descendants, I think people will start fighting for the throne. Some people that do have a claim for the throne, such as his brother Daemon and his rival at the beginning, Rhaenys. And lastly, I also tried to predict that the king's child number 2 will be a daughter, but that failed miserably, and not only was he his son, but he also died last episode, which was quite unfortunate, and therefore that prediction was very wrong. Also, from the last episode, I found out who these two actors were. The King's Hand I know played in Harry Potter, Luna Lovegood's father, so that's where I knew him from. He also played in many other movies, such as Notting Hill. When it comes to the king's wife, I only knew her from one thing, and that is Sherlock, and she played Sherlock's sister, which is crazy. I loved her in both of these things. Too bad that she died so early. Today I came prepared, and I brought this theme-inspired notebook, Targaryen, and I will start writing down any names which I may forget, but the names that will be important in this series, and any new predictions we might have, so we won't forget in the upcoming episodes. It's actually been a while since I watched the first episode, so since then I think maybe all of them are out, or most of them. I'll try to watch and predict as fast as I can, but it was very hard for me to edit all of the footage that I've had. But now that the first episode is out, I think that I'll be much faster, and so hopefully I will catch up to all of the episodes that I've already missed, and I can't wait to see. Alright, so let's start predicting episode number 2. Wait, what? Why is there the same theme song as in Game of Thrones? This wasn't there in the first episode. Also, you probably can't hear it because I'll get claimed. Okay, but it's very bloody. Please don't tell me that this series will be more bloody than Game of Thrones.
If we might find common cause. Ships and men are at the ready. The stepstones will be settled.
Is she still his cupbearer, even though she's his descendant? She should be at the table with him, right?
You have dragon riders, father.
Oh yes. Yes, speak up. They'll kill them all with their dragons.
It would be a show of force.
She has similar thinking like Daenerys.
Perhaps there's some better use for the princess's talents.
Of course there is. He doesn't want her to meddle.
This knight will protect you as well.
She doesn't need protecting, she has a dragon. Come on. Also, nothing really changed since she has been pronounced the heir, right?
Do any of these knights have combat experience? Beyond capturing poachers?
Isn't that the one from the tournament?
Let's not be too hasty, princess. There's no doubt Sir Tristan
What's wrong with him?
fine warrior, but houses such as Crickle and Mallister are important.
Oh yeah, it's political. I don't think I'll like the King's Hand.
Over 1,000 dragons, a navy large enough to span the seas of the world.
1,000 dragons. And Daenerys had 3. Well, at the end only 1. So these two are talking a lot, huh? Oh no, you broke him. They will be together. So that's my another prediction. I'm not sure whether it's going to be from love. I think that they will get together. It will probably be the King's Hand doing. She doesn't seem like she wants to, but the king will want to.
I fear that she wouldn't understand them.
No, Your Grace.
She's shady. She was also shady at the ceremony of Rhaenyra. I'm not sure why or what's happening, but she's plotting something. Or she doesn't seem happy or whatever. She seems a little evil.
Cannot worry at the matters of lords and kings, Rhaenyra.
Why?
What if your father were to
She's the
marry?
heir.
He loves you.
That will be so weird that her best friend is going to be her stepmom. It's a nice frame. Don't cry. Her best friend is so weird. She is so emotionless.
Might I speak plainly, Your Grace?
I always welcome the
I like all of
unfortunate
these
to my
frames and shots.
I feel a girl has been named heir to the Iron Throne, the first in its history. The king's brother, so disinherited, has claimed the Targaryen seat on Dragonstone
Yeah.
without challenge.
At the moment, the crown is perceived as being vulnerable.
It's true though. I agree that they should do something about it so they don't seem like they're weak.
Do you have a specific course of action to propose, my lord?
Join our families. Wed our daughter Laena. Unite the two great surviving Valyrian houses.
You could not ask for a stronger match than Laena.
How old is she though?
I loved your mother very much.
Well, you killed her though.
As did I. I thought I might have had some insight.
You're young.
But
You will learn.
You should listen to her. She's right. You're wrong. Is this whole series just gonna be about family issues?
This is our best chance to save the digit, Your Grace.
I think I remember correctly that he cut his pinky last time he was on the throne. And so ever since then, this is what's happening. So is the throne killing him just by having a small cut? This is just proving my point that he's going to die eventually. He's probably going to die because of the throne. I don't know. It's just weird that the throne is spreading this illness. It was just a small cut that he had.
He proposed a marriage.
To whom? Your Grace?
I don't know if this is a prediction. It's just my thinking, but I think that the king's hand will play a really important part in this series, and he's going to be similar to like Lord Baelish. He's going to be a very unpredictable and self-centered man, I think. And he's going to play the Game of Thrones.
The Lady Laena.
He's not gonna like that because he wants his daughter to marry him.
Such matters must be discussed with a small council.
That is what I'm doing.
Is young, Your Grace.
Indeed.
That's what I said.
The Grand Maester's reasoning is sound.
But marry my daughter.
But I do not envy you.
He's so calculative. He knows what he's doing. Oh my god, she looks like a child. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please don't. Please don't.
What was it like flying the Black Dread?
Oh my god.
You were Valerian's last rider.
Only for a short time, before he died.
Huh. Dragons can have multiple riders. I thought it's a pairing of a rider and a dragon.
I imagine even dragons get lonely.
I love that dragons exist now.
I would give you many children of pure Valerian blood, so that we might strengthen the royal line and the realm.
Poor child.
Is that what your father told you to say?
Nope. No. What are you talking about?
What did your mother tell you?
That I wouldn't have to bed you until I turned 14.
My sweet child. Don't do it, man.
But I understand the order of things. I'm not sure you do. The men of the realm will expect him to be heir, not you.
She's jealous of her.
Because that is the order of things.
Oh,
they denied you, Princess Rhaenys.
nice. You go, girl. I thought that she will be more of a supporting role to her because their paths were really similar. She almost was a queen and she became the heir. But it's quite the opposite. She's jealous of her, kind of. And she thinks that things should be the same that they were in the past. And yeah, Rhaenyra will probably prove her wrong. I hope she'll become the queen. I mean, I would love to predict it, but it's kind of obviously heading that way, isn't it?
Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
Well, it's true. But she will fight it either way and she will become the queen. She will beat the odds, unlike you. I think it's quite obvious that I'm rooting for Rhaenyra.
And that she will enjoy your company, as I have, Your Grace.
Stop flirting. You flirt. But she's stressed. Look at her fingers. She and her father will be dangerous characters.
Come.
The hand, Your Grace.
Nothing is happening between them, nothing. Wow.
Daemon, my brother wishes to provoke me.
I'm so sad because I kind of like the king's brother, Daemon. And I kind of want him and Rhaenyra to be together. But now he's fighting for the throne, as she is as well. So how will that come to be? I have no idea. They would be a great, obviously, king and queen together, but I think that's too good to be true and too good to happen.
Scorio dromon Daemon leitas.
Does it matter? Is Prince Balon the son of the king that died?
My apologies, Your Grace, but I cannot allow it. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, but your daughter can go.
Let me go to Dragonstone.
Why would he go? I don't like him and I don't trust him. And I don't trust his daughter either.
Will you see the king tonight?
If you wish it.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be with the king, does she? Because this Dragonstone... Oh my god, it looks so different. His daughter should have went.
His Grace would never lower himself to entertain such a mummer's farce.
That's not true. He wanted to go.
Perhaps my prince recalls when I knocked him off his horse.
Yeah, it's the one from the tournament.
Come for the egg.
Come and take it.
Are you mad? Is to declare war against your king.
Wonderful.
I love him. Oh yeah, a dragon is coming, isn't it? So they will send dragon riders, won't they, to fight him? What are there other dragons? No, she came. She came, right? Oh yes. But the dragon is much smaller, so... She's so badass. She doesn't listen to anyone. And he actually likes her, so... I think. Yeah, it's a much smaller dragon.
Brought the princess to safety.
Come on, she's a dragon rider. Brother sick.
You need to kill me. So do it.
No, he likes you. The tension is real. The tension. Just be together, please. Give her the egg, though. Nice, you're powerful. You go, girl. But what's gonna happen with that egg, though? Like, they'll never use it with anyone anymore? See? I'm the one in power, not you. Yeah, he's not gonna like her. Yeah, you should be scared of her. She's gonna be the queen. She's not happy.
You announced that we were to be wed?
Oh, she didn't know.
She comes from unimpeachable Valyrian stock, and she has Targaryen blood. What's to mislike?
She is 12.
She will mature.
Oh no, she's 12. Okay, so I think if he were to marry Lord Corlys's daughter, I think his hand won't like it, and he'll probably try to kill her or something, because one way or another, I think he's going to end up with the hand's daughter.
The princess has returned from Dragonstone.
Dragonstone?
He won't be happy, but she did what she had to. And she did solve their issues, so...
Our bloodshed. A feat I'm not sure Sir Otto could have accomplished alone.
Yep.
It pleases me to hear you say this.
Their communication is so formal.
Against whom?
Whomever may dare to challenge us.
Like Damon, maybe? Or is she there?
I have decided to take a new wife. I intend to marry.
Yeah, she's there, so... Oh god.
The Lady
Oh,
Alicent
God.
Hightower.
Yep.
Before Spring's End.
Oh no. Oh no.
And I am your king.
Yeah, he just pissed them off more. But I don't think she wants to. But my prediction was right. And she's not happy.
Rhaenyra.
That must be so weird. Ugh, he just made more enemies. I know he means well, but not smart.
Unlike every other lord of the realm, I can say that I built my house's high seat with the strength of mine own back.
Who is he talking to?
We've been passed over too often.
As I said, Damon and then this dude are beginning to conspire against the throne. I thought that Rhaenys would be more central than her husband.
Did you call me to Driftmark to remind me of my low standing, Lord Corlys? Or was there some other reason?
No, he wants to fight with you for the throne.
You've heard of the...
He maybe wants Damon to become the heir as he was supposed to and then marry his daughter to him.
No, it was never my brother's strongest trait.
What?
Being king.
Balls and tourneys.
I will speak of my brother as I wish.
But you won't. Yeah, I know that they still love each other, like...
Is a chance for you to prove your worth to any who might yet doubt it.
Ew. Second episode done. Overall, I love where the show is going. I love Rhaenyra and I love Daemon. I think Daemon is my favorite character, even though he's so cocky and he's just playing around, but I think he's going to be, at the end of it all, a good guy. I think that even though he's bitter, at the end of the day, he still loves his brother and he still loves Rhaenyra, and he's just poking the dragon where he can, and he's not really that big of a threat, I think. A bigger threat is going to be the king's hand somehow, and then Corlys together with Rhaenys, because they're not going to be happy that the king didn't choose Laena. Overall, I think this episode was cool. We got to see more of the characters and what they are like. For example, the Hand of the King, and also Rhaenys. I was very interested in what she's going to be like. I thought I was going to like her, but I think she's not going to be a nice person. Also, I still like the king, and I think he's a very good person at heart, and he's doing all of the morally right decisions. However, politically and strategically, he's not really doing them. He's not fighting against the crab feeders. He's not really strengthening his reign. I don't think it's going to end very well for him, and it's just going to get worse and worse from here on out. So to recap my predictions from this episode, I thought, and I was probably right, it's heading that way, that the king and then Rhaenyra's best friend will end up together. It seems that it's going that way. I also think that eventually Rhaenyra is actually going to be the queen, but I think this is more of a long-term prediction than a near future one. I also thought that before the king is going to end up with Rhaenyra's best friend, he's going to end up with Laena. However, the king's hand would conspire and kill her, but obviously that's not going to happen. I still think that the king will eventually die because of the illness that is spreading, which now seems that is happening because of the cuts from the throne. However, it seems weird that it's spreading just from the cuts alone. And yeah, it seems like it is heading the way that I thought, that people are now starting to fight for the thrones, such as Daemon and then Corlys together with Rhaenys. Okay, so that's all for this episode. I'm very excited for the third one to see whether our predictions are right. I'll try to be as quick as possible to catch up to all of the episodes that are already out. Until then, please leave a comment or like or subscribe. It helps me a lot to make all of these series and to entertain you guys. And yeah, that's all for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it and see you next time.